Hi, this is the audio clone of Mr. Von Neumann. In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to create a logo in Google Slides. Here's two examples of what you can create in Google Slides. Each one has a little bit of drop shadow behind the lettering. This one has three layers, so it's got the white, the green, and the orange. Let's go ahead and get started. First, open up a new slide by pressing the plus. In that slide, if you have an extra box you don't want, just touch the edge of the box, press delete to get rid of it. Background, click on the back, go up here. If it's not black already, go ahead and choose some black. And let's go ahead and put what you want for your logo, what words. Change your font color to white. Pick a font style that you like. Write the name of your logo. And the first trick is to get that drop shadow, you need multiple layers. So touch the box. Don't be with the cursor in the font like this, but touch the box and then do Control C and Control V. That makes your second copy of it. Go ahead and highlight that text, change it to the color that you want, and then you can go ahead and start moving them around. So click the box to move them to get that a little bit of that drop shadow effect. Now, for finer manipulation of that box, you can left click and drag to move it around. You might find that it's even easier to do if you zoom in. So if you do Control minus 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 and you make the screen bigger, you can get a little bit better drag when you try to drag it. That's one trick. Another trick, when you're working with these, if you want to sync one layer below the other, you do Control and then down. So that just put my yellow layer below my white layer. Now my yellow layer is on top. I did Control up. So Control up arrow and Control down arrow allow you to sync or bring to the top these different layers. If you are working in Photoshop, that's critical, having the layers. All the way at the bottom is the one at the bottom of your design. And when you do up, up, up with the arrow, it's all the way at the top. So I want my yellow on top right now, so I'll leave it. One other thing you can do is you could also play with the bold on it, or get this corner and drag it to make it larger, which is what I'm going to do here right now. If you hold shift and drag that corner, it'll keep the proportion but make it larger. So that made my yellow layer just a tiny bit larger, which gave me a nicer shadow effect. So there it is. There's a few tips on how to get that drop shadow effect, and like I said, you can do it with up to 3 layers or as many as you want. Alright, next, how to get some of the shapes in the back. Go ahead and go to Shape, grab a circle, go ahead and pick whatever color you want. I'm just going to use gray, and it's obviously over our lettering, so you'll do that trick I showed you, Control down arrow, and that will, it'll be clicked on the layer, Control down arrow, it'll bring that layer all the way down. So you'll be clicked on the layer. Oh, I was in the wrong layer there. That must have been my lettering. Yep, that was. So be clicked on the oval, Control down. There it is. So now it's below all of my other layers. I had accidentally taken this white layer and put it on top. So I'm going to have to sync it back down. There it goes. Now I'm going to click my oval again and put a fade in it. So go to your fill bucket, go to gradient, and give yourself a fade in it. So there's the fade inside my oval. Now next, I'm going to go ahead and Control C, Control V, make another layer of it. I'm going to go Control down arrow and sink that layer all the way to the bottom. And now I'm going to go Shift and grab this corner and make it larger, bring it behind the other one, and go ahead and go to the fill bucket, go to solid, transparent to get rid of the middle of it. Pick a border color because black is going to obviously be invisible. And pick a thickness of probably about 4. There we go. And at this point, you just, if to get what you want in terms of the spacing between those two, you're just going to keep manipulating your ovals until you have what you want. It's all evenly spaced out like so. And that's the basic idea. So thanks for watching and go create.